What up? What is going on, guys? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to Run My Crypto. Today I have a super incredible, exciting video about Hbar. So if you've been wondering what all the hype is all about, well, I'm gonna let you guys know. All right, so make sure you guys stick through to the end because we're gonna go all in. We're gonna deep dive into Hbar. All up in the Hbar's Hashgraph, okay? So we're gonna figure out what all this noise is all about. All right, guys, but before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and most of all, importantly, if you guys want to continue seeing awesome videos from Run My Crypto, make sure you guys hit that bell notification. All right, so that hitting that bell notification will ensure that you guys never miss one of my videos. All right, so that's how we do it at Run My Crypto. Let's get into this one. Hbar, we're gonna go ahead and chunk it in there, and we're gonna understand how Hbar, investing in Hbar, can actually cut a 15 to 20 year portfolio from a 401k down to about 2 to 4 years. All right, guys, let's get into it. Hbar, Hashgraph, Hedera, Hashgraph, let's get it, guys. All right, guys, so what in the world is Hedera, Hashgraph, or Hbar? All right, so let's begin with the basics. What Hbar is, it's basically a revolutionary, sorry, my tongue's always get twisted. So it's a revolutionary cryptocurrency that has been making waves in the financial world, but what sets it apart from all the rest of these 10,000 cryptos that we have, or 20,000, I don't know, there's a ton. And sometimes I wonder what those ones down there in those 1,200 and stuff are, but who knows? Well, maybe we'll see them come to the top one day. But anyways, aside from that, so let me explain. All right, so let's talk about Hbar a little bit. So Hbar is basically a native cryptocurrency. Every time I hear that native thing, I'm like, so native, what is native? What is native? So native would be, okay, you have XRP, or you have Ripple is the company, and the native token would be XRP. And then you have Ethereum, and the native token would be ETH. Okay, does that make sense? I think that's how that works, guys. I don't know. Drop it in the comments if you guys know what that native deal is. But what I'm thinking is that's what it is, native to the company. All right. Anyways, all right. So what? Back to Hbar. All right. So Hbar is a native cryptocurrency of Hedera network. Okay. So this is basically a decentralized public network. It's honestly, in my opinion, very fast, super secure, and incredibly efficient. But there's kind of a kicker to it because it's also eco-friendly with very minimal carbon footprint. Meaning, so if you guys know what carbon footprints are, or carbon is, it's like the usage of energy. So that's what carbon, what they refer to as like carbon for our ecosystem. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys heard anything about them trying to charge us for carbon, how much carbon we use as a person, as an individual, and then being charged for it. I don't know. It might be conspiracy theory. I don't know. Sorry to keep getting off topic, but anyway, so it is very eco-friendly when it comes to utilizing carbon. Okay, so it's also a cryptocurrency that basically doesn't harm the environment. All right, so one of the most standout features of Hedera Hbar is its lightning fast transaction speeds. It can essentially handle thousands of transactions per second with low fees, making it ideal for microtransactions and everyday use. So if you're tired of waiting for your transactions to confirm, Hbar is definitely the answer. One thing I'll add to that is that the way that Hbar Hashgraph is set up is kind of like a system that gets information, and the way it moves information is kind of like rumors, right? So I tell this person one thing, that person tells the next, and then that person tells the next, and then before you know it, everybody's telling everybody else. So that's how that kind of moves. I don't know. Maybe that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. So why is Hbar gaining popularity? All right. Now that we know that what Hedera is, let's talk about why it's gaining popularity. So Hbar is basically backed by some serious technology. It's built on the Hashgraph consensus algorithm, which some people think that would be dubbed as like some Elon Musk type innovation. So it's incredibly secure and resistant to hacking and malicious attacks. All right. So Hbar has formed partnerships with major companies, companies like Google, IBM, couple others. I can't off the top of my head, but apologize. But anyways, these partnerships are basically a testament to the potential of this project. So it's being recognized and adopted by industry giants, which is pretty much a big deal, especially in the world of crypto, because the adoption of bigger companies and utilizing the blockchain and utilizing the chains and those types of scenarios helps build the brand for HBAR, or helps build the business for HBAR, because they're getting that much attention. So HBAR really over the past couple, I'm going to say over the past 2 years, have been getting a lot of attention. We had a nice rally in 2021 for HBAR. We actually hit a cap of like 50 cents, which is pretty it's pretty good for a newer business on the market. So positive news for HBAR, guys. All right, so the price action for HBAR has been pretty impressive, like I said. So we got up to about 50 cents. Even down in the bear market, we've seen some pretty good movement with HBAR. There's been a lot of predictions going out there about HBAR to $1 to $2 to $10. There's a lot going on, but we'll actually look at the realistic possibility based on how much money that we think is going to flow into the crypto market this coming bull run 2024-2025. So we'll look at some realistic price predictions for HBAR. Now, if you're looking basically to invest in HBAR, you definitely want to pay attention to what type of potential this project has. And to bring to light, HBAR is like really working with big banks. So there's a lot of great things going for them. Number one is that it's done well over a bear market. Number two, it has a lot of good partnerships, major banks. This could do some damage, guys. This could actually, bring some big money to your guys' pockets. Okay. Number three is that the system that they built, that Hedera Hashgraph system, is probably one of the most impactful systems in cryptocurrency. I don't see any cryptocurrencies that operate like that with that Hashgraph. So interoperability is definitely a positive for HBAR. So going back to the headline about HBAR being probably one of the better avenues to take as far as like if you want to secure a retirement plan. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, if I was doing, and if you're familiar with 401k plans, you work for a job, you put a percentage of that every pay period. So example, if you make a couple grand every 2 weeks, you're going to put about $200-300 into, depending on that percentage, you're going to put $200 to $300 to $400 in every pay period. Okay, now that's the same example that we give you guys as dollar cost averaging, right? So every pay period, right, put your money into crypto, right? So that $200 or $300 that you'd be putting into a 401k, you take that and actually put it into crypto. So here was my thought on it. So if you're a 9-to-5 person and you're doing crypto on the side, here's what I would recommend in order to minimize your expenses, is to actually drop your percentage in your 401k, right, for the time that you're going to invest into crypto, right? Because you could always go back to the percentage. So for example, if market cycles take 4 years, right, you could continue your 401k while we're in a bull market. Now when we start to go back to our bear market, then you can flip back to your 401k contributions, right? So it would be a system of investing into your 401k during bear market or bull markets, and then investing into your crypto during bear markets. Okay, so that makes sense, because you figure. But here's the thing that I was trying to get at. You probably would only have to do that once or twice, so a cycle of like 8 to 10 years. So you do a decade, right? You do a 10-year for both of them. Well, honestly, with crypto, you'd probably be able to retire with the amount of money that you DCA'd or dollar cost average into crypto, and then rolled it over to the next bull run or to the next bull cycle, right? So that time you're gonna have tons of money by the second bull run or bull cycle, and that would be extremely bullish. So I think that's a good strategy. I don't know, just came to my mind. I don't know, that's up to you guys, but what I'm saying is that it would only take but 4 to about 6 years to retire in crypto, depending on how much money you put in. Or if you have about 10 or 15 grand laying around, you could actually retire in one cycle with cryptocurrency, especially investing in HBAR. So let's go over a couple of those scenarios, guys. Okay. All right, guys, so we looked at a few scenarios with investing in cryptocurrency. So I just kind of ran that through. I didn't talk through them. I don't know, I might go through it again and do some voiceovers. If I do, it is what it is. But there's some scenarios right there to show you that you can retire super big off of investing in cryptocurrency. We're just looking at having 10 to 15,000 with investing in HBAR, but if you were to actually spread that, you could actually do some damage spreading that out. So I don't know, everything's up to you. We put the information on the table, guys. It's up to you guys to pull the trigger and how you're going to do it. Plus the 401k cycling in and out to 401k to cryptocurrency. It's a retirement. If you're young, you're like in your 20s, ride it out, baby. Ride it out until, you know, till you hit 40 or 50, you know, whatever the case may be. You get a couple crypto cycles in there with some, you end up pretty wealthy at the end of that if you're very disciplined and you do everything that you possibly can. You research, study your cryptos, understand what projects are doing, what are the hotter projects to get into. I do believe HBAR is one of the hottest for 2025, if not one of the top 10 for sure, definitely. And it doesn't sit in the top 10, guys, but this is a top 10 coin for 2025. You'll see when the charts flip and we're in that next bear cycle after this next big bull run, you'll see HBAR is going to be up in the top 15 guaranteed. All right, guys, so hope you guys enjoyed those scenarios with HBAR, a little bit of information from HBAR. Guys, let me know what your take is on HBAR. I love to know, because I'm not too big on knowing tons of information about HBAR, but if you guys have any additional information, you could drop in the comments, guys. I really appreciate that. I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. All right, guys, so thank you so much. All right, think about doing the 401k to crypto cycles, in and out. We gotta expand or scale our minds on how to make extra money, guys, and make a lot of it. We want to kill it in the money making part of our lives, guys. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, thank you guys for tuning in to Run My Crypto. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button and the bell notification if you want to see some hot videos like this. All right, guys, take care, be blessed, and happy Sunday.